Taysir, what have you seen on film from UCF from a man-to-man perspective? I mean, how much more do they run that than other teams, you think?
They're close coverage. They play single high. Specialize in man-to-man, cover three. They line up and feel like their guys are better than whoever they're playing against. So it's gonna be a good matchup.
Do you like that challenge that they're going into it? You can go one-on-one with a guy.
Oh yeah, you know me. I rather that than go against a whole bunch of zone. But that's fun because at the end of the day, it determines what type of player you are. You get to sit here and go against the best. Being in the position I am, I get to go against some of the best. DBs in the nation. I give a lot of respect to those guys. They had a couple of All-Americans, returning, and that's just a big challenge for me. So that gets to help me see where I'm at.
Do you feel like that man-to-man area you kind of thrived in at Penn State, and especially in that fourth quarter, it feels like it was a lot of one-on-one that you were just winning balls?
Oh yeah, but the majority of that stuff is, really what the offensive coordinator and what Kenny does. They put me in good position to make those plays. It's not like I just went out there and was like, all right, I'm open, throw me the ball. It was just, Kenny being very accurate. Him working on a lot of, back shoulder work, over the top work. All that stuff is really paying off in the game.
Taysir, individually, what did last week mean to you?
It meant a lot to me because, I would never beat Penn State. Being at, Indiana, being here. Actually, the last time I was at Happy Valley. Saquon actually ran away from me on a kick return when I was at Indiana. So it meant a lot to me. For me, my family, Penn State was one of my options, coming out of high school. And I have a lot of respect for those guys and Coach Franklin. And it's a rivalry game at the end of the day. It means a lot, to this organization, especially, to be Kings of Pennsylvania. And that's one thing I just wanted to help my team, win.
How do you carry that forward, the productivity that you had into this game?
Just doing my job when my name's called on, just answering. That's just not trying to do too much, not trying to do too much extra. The moment you sit here and lose yourself trying to do extra, you start messing up. Everything is within the little details of things that we do, and just me doing my job, executing all the details how they want me to, is just gonna help elevate my game.
Is that a tough line to walk?
Nah, not really. They make it so, easy just in terms of Coach Beatty, in terms of, explaining the job, explaining how he wants things. Everything really, lines up in terms of where we line up on the field, splits, everything that he maps out for us it kind of makes us easy for us to just go in the game and just execute. We converted on a lot of third downs, me and Kenny, and a couple of fourth downs. And it was just as similar in practice. They draw it up. They told me what spot I needed to be in. They called Kenny, just throw it to the spot, and he'll be there. And that connection just been helping us thrive.
Taysir, week one, that connection didn't seem like it was there against Virginia. Like he was just barely missing some balls, whether it was routes or Kenny, whatever. Week two, Maurice goes off. Week three last week, you have a big game. Where do you feel this passing game is going into week four as compared to maybe going into a week one?
Just progressing, It's an everyday battle. Games aren't won within week one, but, you learn more from a loss. You learn more from, the misthrows than you do from the mix. And that's just the constant thing that we've been doing. Kenny is very critical in terms of watching film, in terms of, wanting to be the great player that he is. So we sit there, we look things over, even after, him having a great game against Penn State. You feel like there's way much more that we could do because at the end of the day, we put up a lot of yards, but we have to get into the zone. So that's certain things that, we all see and we all recognize, and we're just working week by week.
So with all the one-on-one you're going to see Saturday, you can't wait for kickoff, huh?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. Last year, I played against them a little bit, went down with a little injury. And it means a lot to me just because, I get a chance to redeem myself. I get a chance to, go out there and show people what I'm capable of. And it's in the league, there's, one-on-one every week. You see Jalen Rand, you see, Marshawn Lattimore, you see those guys go up against the best every week. And that is, like they say, it's dog versus dog. The best is going to come out. And I want people to know that I'm that dog, and I just want to come out victory after Saturday.
Do you guys feel like you can throw more deep balls and maybe in the first and second down?
Whatever plays called, we just got to execute. It comes down to them seeing, it's based off of what they see, rotation. I trust Coach Whip. I trust everything that he's doing. He put us in a good position to win last game. It's just all about executing whatever's called. We just got to be there and be able to do our job.
What's it do for you guys when tight ends start catching passes?
It kind of, I'm not saying loosens up the coverage, but, they know, all right, number 2 is not just going to get it. Number 11 is not going to get it. We have a whole bunch of guys that's able to contribute. You know, we have Nakia that's been doing a great job. We have Will that's been doing a great job. And, you know, spreading the ball out really just has the defense, you know, expand. And as we keep, you know, progressing our running game this week, with on top of that, I feel like it could be a really explosive offense.
When you go back and look at the Penn State film, how much were they bracketing Maurice? And I guess that leave you with a lot more one-on-ones than maybe you expected.
How can I say that? I mean, yeah, they sat here and, you know, they went their cover, you know, they went their basic defense, you know,
Right.
they go their open coverage, They went their open coverage, and they definitely did, you know, they had the linebacker dropping underneath him, safety staying on touch. So those were all tight windows. So, you know, Coach Whipple just did a good job, you know, finding the open voids within the defense, you know, and just helping us exploit them on certain plays. And, you know, this is, like they said, it's a well-oiled machine. The next person that just hops in has to continue going. So if it's French has a hot game this week, I have to play my part, you know, and being able to help the team. You know, he played his part running routes, trying to do everything to get open. They just, you know, had a plan for him that game and wasn't able to, you know, plan for me.
Anything else? Taysir?